Hey, there's a proper respawn timer now. I like that.
Oh, that's nice. So how do I tell the difference between the red slimes and the pink ones that give you money?
Size.
The pink ones are big?
No, pink ones are very small.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Do they run from you, or do they also fight?
They also fight.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna start making
Wait,
the...
do mine shafts? Yeah.
There's fireflies now. I feel kind of silly.
Died.
Last time we played this, after the fact, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a nice little like housing area so we can start getting NPCs, which is kind of a giant waste of time.
I was wondering if you had some specific like, oh gosh, wait, a rolling cactus?
New to me too.
I was like, what is this thing? Was I really low, or did it just absolutely slaughter me?
I think you got wrecked. Expert mode hurts.
Yeah, but it looked kind of like a boulder was all, and then it killed me kind of as quickly too.
Wait,
but maybe I was just
like
really low already.
Out now? Oh no. We might have to have multiple weird NPC hotels.
Why?
Because apparently they want to be in different biomes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the happiness thing.
So you've actually read more about this than I have.
I read the, like, change logs. I did not read very much. You put a platform behind the door. Does it open out?
Yeah, it will open out. Or not. Or it's just perma-broken. Oh, because the tree is there. Chop down the tree.
I got rid of my copper axe with the intent of making a new one, and then have not yet done so.
Well, that would do it.
Please open the door for me, sir.
Okay, so NPCs have happiness. Being near certain other NPCs make them less happy.
Or having too small of a house. So don't get too
Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to look this up.
Huh. Do you lose 75% of your gold on expert then as well?
I think so? Yeah, you lose a lot of money.
Can you go pick it up still?
Oh. Added town pylons, a method of rapid transport between established towns. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I think the money that it says you dropped is still there.
That's good.
Oh, there's an emotes window. A bestiary. Let's see. I also got some more Hermes boots.
Oh.
But I'm assuming
You
you
really
already have Hermes boots, yeah? Right,
Yeah,
I gave you the
me
ones that
last
gave
time.
extra mana.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm going to make a bigger than average NPC hotel. Obviously, it will continue to be subterranean.
I found a pinky, so
Kill
obviously kill it like the rest.
Take its bounty.
Good. Good.
Yeah, for people wondering, the reason why we got Crimson stuff is we played a week ago, is kind of like a prep thing, and, you know. Let's see.
I like how you go and like kill some like Cthulhu crazy like evil-looking stuff. And the first thing you do is just make a bunch of armor out of it.
Yeah.
You're like, the Brain of Cthulhu, that's a thing I want plastered on my body.
Obviously. It gives better armor than wood.
It certainly is good armor. The characters are certainly shrewd at immediately telling what is best for them in life.
I know exactly how useful this will be.
Alright, so in Dungeons and Dragons, there's the mechanic that you need to identify items.
Yes.
Is that tiresome?
So what I do... Interesting question. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on identification. I find it does tend to be kind of boring. I think it would be more meaningful if you only had to identify the really cool things, but otherwise it's like, it's a +1 longsword. Yeah, you kind of figured that one out. But it's like... what's a good example? I gave one of my players a hammer that could not hurt or destroy, but it could repair. And there was nobody... Well, they could have asked an NPC to identify it for them. But they didn't. And so I'm like, well, you hit the enemy with it. The enemy seems stunned, but otherwise fine. And I was like trying to kind of hint what it was doing. I think identification is mostly useful if it's something cool. But otherwise, eh. Oh.
Yeah, because I think of one of them was, I mean, in Diablo 2, I feel like that one gets kind of tiresome, because it's just, like, everything. But in the game Baldur's Gate, there's, like, it does let you use the item. Like, it doesn't force you to identify it, and you get the effects before you know what it does. So if you don't have, like, a wizard in the party, or you don't feel like it, there is, like, a tendency to try equipping items. And the game gives you a cursed belt of gender change pretty early on.
Yep.
Which is funny, because it's not very punishing at that point in time. Like, it's not that bad of a cursed item. So it's not really, like, that big of a problem, especially because you don't really have any, like, better things to put on anyways. Like...
I think my only beef with unidentified items like that is usually just there's so many other items that, like, that's why it's a chore. If there were only, like... If you only got 5 items on a dungeon, but all of them... Oh, by the way, you just auto-walk through doors now. Look at this.
Oh. Oh. That's neat.
That's super neat.
Here I was just, like, struggling to get it open earlier, and, like, all I needed to do was move forward.
Yeah, just jam face into door. Problem solved.
Yeah, that's true, because in Baldur's Gate, you'd only get, like, a handful of magical items, and they would usually be meaningful. And then I think by, like, Baldur's Gate 2, and I think a lot of the, like, really boring stuff was just identified already. Like, I think... Or maybe you just had a high enough lore that you could just do it automatically. So only the really... Like, you knew something was really cool as soon as you had to actually cast a spell to know what it was. I was just thinking of it some because, like, whenever as a GM you give players an item and they have to identify it and you want to, like, I don't know, it doesn't necessarily need to be a curse thing, but that moment where you give them something that has some benefits and drawbacks and they try to use it, kind of like what you were describing, actually. Whereas a hammer of repairing stuff and they tried to use it as a weapon. Because that seems interesting. That seems like... Yeah, a cool moment there.
I might actually have to listen to the new songs added, because, like, these are pretty good.
I see I have pink gel as well. Do you know what that's for?
Just different color torches, I think.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we got the merchant.
I got the umbrella hat.
Nice. Only being wet mattered. By the way, there's a mod called the Terraria Overhaul mod that's kind of amazing. Sort of. But also kind of real bad. When I was trying to mod this game a while back, let's see, his happiness is, he likes this guy. Or this guy likes everything. Hello, forest pylon. That's very expensive. Teleport to another pylon when 2 villagers are nearby. You can only place 1 per type, and in the matching biome. Well, goodbye money.
Wait, so is that the teleporters that we were kind of asking for, though? Is that...
Yeah. Yeah, we can connect towns together. So we're going to want to make a town per biome and populate it with at least 2 people. And apparently the merchant being happy also gives us a discount. Not that it matters too much.
Yeah, that is true for all of the NPCs that sell stuff.
But yeah, this new town building aspect of it actually is kind of useful. Let's see. Right. There we go.
I suppose they had to do something so you don't have to keep going between the biomes, though.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be really annoying if you had to have houses in different biomes, and they were also, like, not easily...
Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of the large worlds. Having this now makes large worlds considerably less problematic.
Yeah. Do you like large worlds just because you don't want to have to switch worlds?
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah, otherwise you kind of need to juggle, like, stuff.
Yeah, whereas this way, eventually we'll find the jungle. We should probably go find the jungle now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I think Underground Desert also got overhauled.
Yeah. We can go check that out, though.
Yeah, I guess realistically, there's not actually much to be gained from a elevator at the moment, is there?
No. It's just the traditional thing to do.
Well, I guess if I wanted anything right now, it would be 400 health.
Yeah.
Are there, like, gold slimes that also drop a lot of gold, then?
Yeah, there are gold slimes that'll, like... It's a portal, I think?
Oh, I didn't get a portal. I just killed a slime that was kind of yellow, and it dropped, like, 1.5 gold. But maybe they just do that randomly every once in a while.
Okay, there we go. I'm just going to make a somewhat largish underground town. I guess I should work on other things myself. Or explore as well. Because yeah, we're gonna be in a tough spot if we decide to fight the Eater of Worlds as we currently are. Maybe? Maybe not. Wall of Flesh would be an issue.
What exactly would we need more than we currently have? Just more health?
I mean, more health is definitely a major thing, yeah.
Is there really better gear than we currently have that we can get? I guess probably there's more optimal accessories, but it doesn't strike me as, like...
Hey, we got the nurse. I guess by killing the guide, we actually got kind of useful things. And she fell down the elevator. Never mind. Farewell, nurse.
Speaking of tunnel safety, we put a platform at least on the top of it, even if the rest of it
probably should. I just saw her, like, spawn in, start walking, and that was the end of her. Maybe it won't be so bad, but, whoops.
I found a forceful mace. That's neat. I think one of the changes they were going to make was actually having more flail-type weapons or things like that.
That would be a good change, because flail-type weapons were really useful for a while. Lisa the nurse was slain.
Oh, it just happened again?
Yeah, well, she fell down.
Oh,
she finally died.
Because there's water, she didn't just, like, fall to her death.
Yep.
But it was not a safe place to hang out.
Nope. Let's see, can I make... Oh, dirt bomb. Explosion will spread dirt. Huh. Katie the nurse has arrived. No! Katie, no! Katie, no! Ah!
Did it just happen again?
Yep.
This feels like right out of Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. That there's one scene where, like, one of them is falling down a stairs and says, "It keeps happening."
I need to go back and read those. The fact that both died in the exact same manner.
I mean, it's gonna keep happening to every NPC until we fix that, right?
Yeah, I just fixed it, so it shouldn't be a problem.
We could just make an NPC home at the bottom of the shaft, right?
I don't... Maybe? The problem is it still has to be within the forest biome. Katie the nurse was slain. I fixed it, I guess. Huh. Oh, there we go. Gray brick wall. That's better. I actually do not have a whole lot of stone. Well, ow. What I want to get is the Dungeon Defenders Npc, because I've never actually done any of the Dungeon Defenders stuff in this game.
Yeah, they seem neat. I didn't do it, but I had him at one point. I don't think he's hard to get.
No, he just kind of shows up. He's like the third guy that shows up. I usually get him before the nurse, but maybe that's because he's supposed to replace the, maybe he's supposed to replace the... Or not replace. He shows up after you beat the first boss. Also did Nathan just reference Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff? Yep. I don't think Nathan ever read Homestuck, but for whatever reason... How did you get into one but not the other?
So, the important thing here is that I have a friend who was into Homestuck before I knew him. And he also likes Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. So, and I wouldn't even say I'm into it. In fact, I've only read a few of them, and mostly ones he recommended. But he references them a lot, so they're a thing I think about occasionally. Yeah, he and one of my other friends from college are the ones I've played Terraria with on my own. So is it the same creator? Is that why?
Yeah. Yeah, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff was like some kind of weird... super goof webcomic that he made alongside and referenced here and there for whatever reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't... The thought process behind that specific webcomic is kind of insane to me.
Yeah. I find parts of it very funny. I admit there are some parts of the humor that are a little bit too crude for me to fully appreciate, so that's why I haven't gone back and read all of it.
Understandable.
Yeah, actually, so my friend who really likes Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff had got like a random like roommate from online, and it turned out that roommate was just also super into Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, and they have like fringe magnets related to them. But a lot of them include, like, swear words. I was like, do you host people over here? just wondering about that.
Most people don't mind, but, like, I don't know. As
Yeah,
somebody that actually has to worry a little bit about, like, watching my language,
right.
It is actually real weird realizing just how much other people swear. It's like,
Yeah.
I think back in college and before, I didn't really think or care about it too much. And I was just like, oh yeah. There have been a couple of creators where I'm like, oh man, I should work with these people. I'll check out what their content is like, and it's like lots of swearing, and I'm like, never mind.
It's hard. You'll be glad to know that there are even more minecarts below where we were. And the desert biome in expert mode is kind of crazy.
As in, like, really hard, or...?
Well, you know, probably because they've added a lot of stuff to the desert biome. I'm just looking at, like, 8 antlion things that are just, like, swarming below me. And thank goodness for this cloud. Oh, I'm dead. They made it up.
What timing?
Well, I knew I was in a pretty dangerous situation. We cannot call it a coincidence that I was telling you how dangerous it was right before I died. Well, I can put some stuff away.
As I have next to no idea where any health crystals might be, I will just continue digging down. Mainly, I also need a lot of stone to finish the village, so I might as well just kind of do this.
I do think one of the things with playing in a large world is they are more few and far between.
Yeah, but there's more of them overall.
On a large
so
world,
I
I still got it up to 400 health on a character and not that many play hours.
I think it's just more ground to traverse, but still the same general density.
Isn't that what the definition of density is? Is that there's more ground to traverse between them? Are you just saying there's a total number is the same between the worlds?
No,
Oh.
Did you...
I don't know if the mine shaft was just not completely straight there, or if I was just a little bit too far to one side.
Could be. I try and keep it as straight as possible, but I don't know.
I would put blame on myself for these sorts of things, too.
Let's see. Wow, I have a lot of wormhole potions. Oh, dang it. You keep storing your recall potions, and I keep storing mine as a result. I would keep your recall potions on you.
But what about when I have more than 30 of them?
Sell them to the merchant.
I guess we have a merchant now.
Because there's virtually no reason to bank them, apart from making sure that I never have any.
An unintended side consequence.
I can never go home.
You know, I've just been putting away. When I had more than 30, I just put away the other one. I'm just widening the mine shaft up to 3 layers because I think it's one offset from the earlier part. Incidentally, I'm also dropping a bunch of water on you.
I will drain it eventually. Eventually. Oh, are we in the desert again?
I certainly was at it at an earlier point.
Either that or somebody's been peeing a lot. We need to have a talk about hydration.
We're in a gold world. Oh, yep. Changed pretty suddenly there.
Wish it was a little gradual. I was just like, do I have to worry about this sudden yellowing of everything?
Now, if I mine this out here...
I drown, yes.
And you already refilled on water?
Yeah, just refilled on water. Oh, I got plenty of that.
Oh, I meant on air specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, I refilled on air right before you decided to get devious. That actually would have been stressful. By the way, you're off by 2.
Oh,
or
2?
1? Yeah. So is this maximum dig stream? You gotta get the elevator. It's tradition. Ouch. Ouch. Snad.
Alright, if I got the right block, you got the left?
I've actually just got it on auto mine mode, so...
Oh.
If you press control, it just does both blocks.
Interesting.
Fail. Nice air pocket scrub.
That's a neat biome.
Back to kind of caves, but it's like a little mossy, covered in
it's
snails.
the glowing mushroom one down here.
Ah. Wow. Ah, come on! There was a boulder. I stepped out of the way smoothly, and I'm like, that was slick moves. And then it bounced and hit me in the face.
They do roll a particular direction, and they go pretty quick.
It rolled uphill real fast. I was not ready for that.
Oh, well, you'll be glad to know that I'm just going to take everything in all these chests here. I'm also going to take both of the health crystals. Ooh, I found a suspicious-looking eye. Your health is at 200, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll share one with you. Oh my goodness, there's another one.
Gee, they'd show up eventually.
That's what I thought, but they're all like here within nearly the same screen of each other. I wonder if the mushroom biome is like small and like biomes have a fixed number. Or maybe the mushroom biome is just like special. Or we're just extremely lucky.
Do not forget, by the way, to buy a piggy bank from the merchant.
Oh yeah, that's true. I probably have stuff in my piggy. Did we have a piggy bank in the last? No, we didn't. We didn't have a merchant.
No, I bought it just at the end. Oh.
So you banked a bunch of stuff.
Falling stars disappear real quick, by the way.
They disappear not really quick, but just at the end of the night.
Oh. Because I had two fall and then immediately go poof, and I was like, oh, what?
Yeah, it definitely just must have been the end of the night right when you hit that. Is there still a slant in it?
There was a bit of a lip. I thought the slime mount was supposed to prevent me from taking falling damage. I was incorrect.
Oh. It does something else?
Well, it doesn't prevent you from taking falling damage. That's for sure.
Get wrecked. What are these? Oh, is this just a bunch of demonite ore here?
I was not ready for it to just completely pummel me like that. See, are we playing in Master Mode? Not yet. I've heard Master Mode is brutal, and I like having fun. If I was serious business about Terraria, or a speedrunner, I think, maybe. And I think we'll try it before we're done. But I get the feeling... I think it's one of those difficulty modes that's like everything is just harder. Like, just has more HP, same AI, same pattern, same everything. It's just like, hey, this enemy has twice as much HP, and it's like, eh. You die in like 2 hits from most enemies. Yeah, feeling pretty validated that I'm on expert mode. Is there better loot?
I know you get another accessory slot.
Oh, you're right. I know you get another accessory slot for beating certain bosses here and there.
I think it might be the same deal, but I'm not sure of that.
Okay. Because I know there's expert-specific items, but that's why we're on expert. But master difficulty.
I think it has some similar perks, but I don't know if it received the same sort of attention to, like, the bosses have new movesets or stuff like that.
Oh, master mode, you just start with the extra. Got it.
Oh, okay. You need it.
Yeah. Need pets and statues when you beat a boss. Okay. So, my general strategy with this game is going to mostly be, play on expert unless we get our ass kicked. Then we switch to classic or grind, depending on what's necessary. And then, let's see. And then switch to master mode last for every boss clear. Because otherwise it's just going to destroy us. And yeah, I ain't Terraria serious business guy, so...
Ooh, there's another life crystal even. I mean, I'm just cleaning up. Have you found anything interesting, or am I just getting all of it first?
Yeah, I've found nothing of any immediate meaningful value.
Well, I found 4 so far, and I've saved 1 for you, and I'm about to find another, so it can be yours too. Is there any use for all these glowing mushrooms?
I think there's some, like, good alchemy perks.
Okay. Well, we have a lot of them, so...
I want to say... Ooh, I forget. I think it's how you get the better health potions. I don't know about you, I usually rely on drops and chests for those, at least initially.
Yeah, it seems pretty easy. I haven't broken into the alchemy stuff too much because it was just so straightforward to just have enough potions from
exploration. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's a shroom NPC that we can get.
But what about the skeleton merchant? Can we lure him into one of our abodes?
Wait, did you find him?
Not here, but I found him before.
Okay, because the skeleton merchant, I believe, sells counterweights, and I need that.
Oh, right. That's true. So, do you think we should go fight the Eater of Worlds soon?
Probably the eye first. Get us the shield.
Oh, that's true. Now that we've got the eye, we should...
Because the shield is really good for, because that lets you break into a sprint from nothing.
Oh, right.
Which is real helpful. Are you seriously going for a yo-yo build? I mean, currently, I'll probably switch around. But like,
is it considered suboptimal? Is it not the go-to play?
I'm sure it's not meta. Real meta is, in fact, dual frying pan strats, and only that, and everything else is pure scrub. But, look. I don't spend every day on Terraria Zone looking up the best strats and the easiest way to beat Duke Fishron into submission within the first 3 minutes of play.
Can we get back to the dual frying pan mode? Is that a real item?
I don't think so, not in this game.
Okay. Is dual wielding a real thing in this game?
With mods.
With mods, okay.
I don't think it is normally.
That's the ticket. With mods.
Dual wielding crazy miniguns is something beautiful. I will be prioritizing that mod and a couple other mods later once they're available. I'll keep an eye out and probably at some point be like, hey, let us test. Traveling merchant showed up.
Should I worry about that guy? Does that guy do anything cool? Does he have neat stuff?
He frequently does, yeah.
Because he had pretty good stuff one time when I was playing, and it was like before I had what I currently have.
Okay, so what's he got? He's got a katana, a lawn flamingo, a star hairpin, and a fedora. So, unless you want to disgust everyone with your hat tipping skills, no, actually, it's pretty bad.
Oh, I see. I thought I had the thing to deal with lava, but I do not.
Yeah, are we not in the same party anymore?
Oh, I left at one point because I dropped out, so that would explain it. I'm pretty sure that one thing that killed me earlier, I'm pretty sure it is a boulder, because it does exactly what a boulder does. Well, if you're up at the top, should we fight Cthulhu?
Yeah, we can... Well, do we have the thing to do so?
Yeah, I've got the eye.
Oh, okay. Let me work on slapping together a basic setup for this.
Because the Eye of Cthulhu's got, like, the fast movement when it's low on expert, right?
Yeah? It's definitely faster.
I think it's got a thing where it, like, dashes at you, like, 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
The underground desert's kind of terrifying now.
As in super hard?
There's just lots of enemies. And yeah, I guess they're all hard, but definitely a combination of. So far, I've been able to use lava to zone things, though, so it's been all right.
Oh.
What is that? There's just a golfer. I think that I found an NPC.
Talk to him? What is
Why,
he?
thank you. I've been stuck in the sand pit for days. Good thing you can get water out of a cactus. Shop. Country Club vest. 3 gold. Good.
Oh, dang, I'm there.
All right, so now that I found him, will he come hang out with us?
Dang it. He might?
I think so.
I think we need to make more rooms. Do you want me to do that real quick? Here.
He did say he needed a place to hang out, so...
Yeah. Okay, I'm almost done making a couple of rooms. I just stopped earlier because I ran out of wood.
Because you were doing important things of letting us fight the Eye of Cthulhu again on expert mode this time.